Hi, kindergarten. It's Miss Cliff. Today we're going to read a Level D book called Katie and Katie. In today's book, there's going to be two characters with the name Katie, and they're going to bump into all sorts of problems. So while you're reading today, I want you to think about what the problems are in the story and what the solution is at the end of the story. So let's go ahead and read together Katie and Katie. Now, we're level D readers, so we know that we're not touching the words, we're tracking the words with our eyes. So you'll see that I've got my arrow ready. So as I graze the arrow across the words, we're going to read the words together. Let's read together. Katie and Katie. And let's stop for a moment and think about the picture. I wonder what kind of problems they're going to bump into. I'm already noticing Katie here and Katie here, and their expressions are showing me some frowns. They're not looking too happy, are they? All right, let's go ahead and read together. Katie loved school. So I'm thinking that this character is Katie. She's smiling. She looks like she's enjoying herself. She's at school. It looks like she's working on some math. She's got her blocks here. Her teacher is behind, walking around and helping other students. Okay, let's continue reading to see what happens. Then a new student joined Katie's class. Her name was Katie too. So here's another character, Katie. Do you think they're going to have some problems? I think so. The teacher said, Katie, your turn to read. Now remember, there's two Katies, this Katie and this Katie. Do you have a prediction of what is going to happen? I want you to pause the video and turn and talk to a parent or sibling about what your prediction is. What do you think is going to happen? All right, let's keep reading to find out. Both Katies read. This Katie is reading and this Katie is reading. Do you think that's a problem? Yeah, they're not sure which Katie is going to read. All the other kids look kind of confused too. Look at all their faces. Melissa said, Katie, your turn to jump. Do you have a prediction? What do you think is going to happen? Let's find out. Both Katies jumped. Just like both of them read, both of them jumped, didn't they? Do you think that's a problem? They seem to be getting very confused. Billy said, Katie, your turn to lead. Oh, I bet you know what's going to happen. What do you think will happen? I think that both Katies are going to try to be at the lead. Both Katies led. How do you think they're feeling about it? That they're both named Katie and they both keep mixing up which Katie is which. I think they're feeling pretty frustrated about it. Let's keep reading. Don't forget to read with me. Here we go. I'm Katie, said Katie. No, I'm Katie, said Katie. The class asked, what are you going to do? Look at them, they're both saying, no, me. I'm Katie. No, I'm Katie. They're kind of arguing back and forth. How do you think they're going to solve their problem? I want you to pause the video and make a prediction about how they're going to solve their problem. Let's keep reading to find out. I'll be Kate, said Kate. I'll be Cat, said Cat. That's a great idea, the class said. How do you think they're feeling now? It looks like everybody's feeling happy. The teacher's giving thumbs up. The kids look like they're cheering. And then both of the girls look like they're happy. So how did they solve their problem? I want you to pause the video, turn and talk to a parent or sibling, talk about what was the problem and how did they solve it. Let's do that now. So I think that the problem is there were two Katies and they kept getting mixed up which Katie was which and who was talking to them. They weren't sure which Katie was supposed to read, which one was supposed to jump, which one was supposed to be the leader. So the solution is that they came up with nicknames for themselves so that everyone could tell them apart so they weren't getting called Katie and being confused, right? So here's what I want you to do next. I want you to get either a whiteboard and a dry erase marker, or I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil. So pause the video and go get those materials and then come on back to me. All right, so now that you have your materials, I have my board and I have my marker. You are going to write me a sentence about the problem and about how they solved it. So how I'm starting my sentence is, they solved their problem by, and then I want you to fill in how they solved their problem. Okay, so you are going to write this on your board or on your paper, and I want you to think about how they solved their problem. Now, we know that when we're writing a sentence, we always start with a capital letter. We should have finger spaces between our words, and what goes at the end? A period. So after you write your sentence, I want you to go back and check that you have those things. When you're finished writing your sentence, I want you to log into RazKids. I want you to pull up this book and I want you to read it again all by yourself, because we know that good readers read and reread, and that's how we're going to get better, is by practicing. So I hope you had fun today. I'm so proud of you. You did a great job. Write your sentence and go back and read and reread, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.